today's Science It toy is going to be Jelly Baff. Sometimes it's called Ooze Baff and sometimes it's called Slime Baff, but whatever it does, it's disgusting in the bath. And you will find inside this box over 50 grams of the crystals. Also in the kit, you will find a resealable bag which will allow you then to store your crystals so that we can use them again and again and again, and they're not going to spill everywhere. It also keeps the moisture out. There's going to be a pipette, an empty bottle which will allow you to put some coloured liquid in, which is going to be your urine. It could be unicorn's urine, dragon's urine, your own urine, anything that's disgusting. We're going to have a mixing bowl, 2 little mixing cups, a small spoon, a stirring stick, magic wand, and 3 empty film canisters. To begin with though, we don't need the lids. So we're going to take the lids off. There we go. 1, 2, 3. You're also going to need a pair of scissors, which allows you to cut open your packet of Jelly Baff to put it into a resealable container. Vitamin C tablet or any fizzing tablet, some water, as I said, and some kitchen roll. It might be a bit messy. And because we're doing some magic, we are going to need a magic wand. So the first lesson is, how do we use this magic wand? Well, first of all, there's a small elastic band that holds it in place. You'll find a spare one in the kit as well. Those are little loom bands, or you can just cut the end of a balloon off and use that. You hide it in your hand, and you move your hands so that people don't realize it's being hidden there. And you let them know that you're going to do some magic. And this takes a bit of practice, which I'm not very good at the moment. You're going to be standing up, so you're going to be very dramatic, and you throw your hand up in the air, and as you throw your hand up, people will follow your hand, and like magic, a wand will appear. So here's my wand, and for me to do it again, I'm going to have to roll it up. It is made from a material that is a memory material. It remembers the shape that it should be. So we have to very carefully roll this up again. To begin with, you may need to have an adult help you there. Hide it back into your hand. We're going to throw it up into the air. Maybe practice that. Throw it up and catch it. So this is our wand, and that first of all is going to amaze everybody. And after that, we're going to use it to do our Evanesco spell. And this is one of the spells in the Harry Potter stories where something is made to disappear by sucking it into the body. And it's used by the Death Eaters. So we're going to call these crystals, the Jelly Baff crystals, the Death Eater crystals. Before we do the magic, we have to do some science. We have to see what these crystals are and also see what they can do. Now with your small spoon, I want you just to get a small spoonful and place it in your hand, just like that. And it's quite a weird material. So it's lots of little crystals that are there. That's 1 spoonful. And then using a pipette, you're going to squeeze the bulb at the top, put it into some water, let the water suck up, and with 1 spoonful, let's see what happens when we put the water on. So let's count the drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All of the dried crystals have disappeared. Let me now work this with, oh look, it is slimy. It's still a solid. Oh, it's like a big bogey. It's disgusting. This is what we want. So we have made a polymer. And polymers are long chain molecules, very, very stretchy. There we go. Oh, I love that. Now you know why we need to have some paper. Oh, so let's get rid of that disgusting stuff off my fingers into the paper. Can you imagine using this in the bath? Children, you're so crazy wanting to do this. Right, now, what I want to do then is I want to work out the amount of water that I'm going to need to suck up 2 spoonfuls of powder. That's 1 spoonful, big heap spoonful, and 2 spoonfuls. There we go. Close it up to make sure no water can get inside. Pick all the crystals up. Now, so what we want to do then, I'm going to take this lid off and we're going to count how much of our unicorn's urine is needed so that it's still a solid, and I'm going to count. That was 30 drops. Now I'm going to put 30 drops into a little beaker. 30. Brilliant. If you use 4 spoonfuls, you're going to need 60 drops. If you use 6 spoonfuls, how many drops will you need? Right, so we've got a small amount of our urine there. I'm going to move this over. Okie dokie. And then we have our cups. That's going to be hidden, so we'll put that over there. Before your audience comes into the room, you have to put in your powder, and we're going to use 1, 2 big spoonfuls of our powder. That is before everyone is in the room. You then let them know that you're going to do some magic. Open up your wand and you let them know you're going to do the Evanesco spell. And here you've got a small amount of urine that you're going to place into the middle cup. There we go. Hopefully the magic will work. We're only going to use a small amount because if the magic doesn't work, you're going to end up with lots of urine on top of your head. To begin with, you have to ask them to watch the cups. Scientists have to be very good at using their eyes and being observant. So you move the cups around and always end up with a middle cup being back in the middle. Ask the audience, which cup is it in? And they're going to shout out, the middle cup. You pick it up. And remember, in this cup there, that cup there, are the crystals. So you're looking in, you see the crystals, and you pour, whoa, they were so good. You pour that in and give it a little shake. Now, when you look in, you will see that the liquid will have moved. That little shake allows the liquid to cover the crystals. You pick up your wand and you go, Evanesco, and then you move them. This time you can move them a bit faster. It's in this one here, and make sure it's not in the middle, because then you can start playing and you ask them, which cup is it in? And they're going to shout out the cup on the right. Well, for you, the cup on the right is here. For them, the cup on the right is there. So you can pick this cup up, ta-da, and they're going to go, no, not that cup. And then you say, well, which cup? And they're going to go, the cup on the left. And you say, well, the cup on your left is this one. They have to be very clear with their instructions. And the clear instruction is pick up the cup on my left, your left, and then you pick that up. Do you really want to put this over your head? No, and they're going to go, yes. And you pick it up and you pour it over your head. Like magic. Then you say to them, well, I put that over my head. Let's see if the magic worked. and you turn that one upside down, and you turn that one upside down, and you take a bow, and you walk away. You never let them see what's inside. But let's see what's inside. It's quite dark, so the green colour matches, so even if they have a sneaky peek, they can't see. But using your stick, you can gather. Oh, look at that. You can gather the slime. Now that we've used that, let's see if, let's leave that there. I've got a bigger pot here, and we're going to put some crystals in. And let's play with this a little more. They feel a little bit moist, and when you pile them up, they then start to move and flow. And let's have a look and see what happens when we add some more of the water. So the bottle also allows you to add it in drop by drop. Let's put a big squirt in there. Big squirt. Oh, that looks good. And we're going to mix that up. Mix it up quite fast. And at the moment, it is still a liquid. But as we stir, it gets thicker. And thicker and thicker. And we have made some lovely slime. Look. So they say 1 packet is enough for 1 bath. I would try maybe half a packet and see what it feels like first, because it's still going to be pretty slimy. Or, rather than just using it for the bath, science it up and turn it into a magic show. Evanesco. Da, da, da. Look at that. Holding all that in place. Now, you may still be wondering, why did I say find some fizzing tablets? Well, we can turn these into rockets. And what we're going to do is we're going to add a tablet into the pots, but when we add the tablet in, it fizzes. It gives off the gas carbon dioxide. When you look at the ingredients on here, one of the ingredients is citric acid and the other is sodium hydrogen carbonate. For us at home, that's baking soda. And when we mix baking soda and citric acid together, we produce carbon dioxide gas. Now, you may have Alka-Seltzer tablets at home and they're going to fizz a little bit faster, but we can still use that fizz. What we're going to do, we've got 2 tablets. We're going to put the tablets into our pots. To 1 pot, I'm going to add some water, and I'm going to put the lid on. To the other pot, I'm going to add some more water, and I'm going to put the 2nd lid on, but this time turn it upside down. What is going to happen? And you can science this up and turn it into another magical spell. You can work out, measuring the amount of water that you put in, the amount of tablet that you get in, the amount of time it takes for the pressure ends. Oh my goodness, I nearly forgot. We must put on our safety glasses here, and you're going to find out. That's why we need our safety glasses. Oh my goodness, that was a massive explosion. If it hasn't exploded, then very carefully lift the lid off. It might be that we didn't have enough water, so let's put some more water in there. Explode. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, explode!